This is Matt Metry. We're here at Alley's Inn this morning in downtown Oklahoma City. Excited to walk through this project with our team today. Just quick overview of the job. We're 214 apartment units. We're at 4th and E.K Gaylord here in downtown Oklahoma City. Building tops out just over 81 feet. Total square footage on the building is just over 200,000, almost 210,000 square feet.
Hello everybody, this is Marco. I am overseeing all site work, utilities, and exteriors. As you can see behind me, level 1 is more of a commercial side. We have metal stud framing. Level 2 through 6 is a vertically installed type R. We are in the process of installing windows right now. Brick will be starting in about 3 weeks, and stucco process is going to start in the next week or so.
Hi, my name's Jackson Radford. I'm the superintendent on this project downtown at Alley's Inn. So the way this project is designed is we've got 1 story of concrete and metal stud framing, and then we have 5 stories above it that are all wood framing, and that makes for a really cool and unique build. The cool thing about level 1 is that it's almost all loft apartments, minus some apartments on the west side of the building. But a lot of this is really, really cool because it allows it to be way taller. So it's gonna be a 6-story building, but it's gonna be about the height of a 7-story building. And that's because we're allowed that concrete podium deck to sit at about 24 feet above the finished floor versus your traditional 10 to 12 feet if you were to do it all with wood framing.
I'm Hunter Ramsey, the project manager of the Alley's Inn project. Where we're standing right now is 6th floor. We are working through our MEP rough-in phase. So basically the MEP rough-in is starting to put everything in wall before our insulation. And it also gives us an opportunity to do our quality control process and make sure everything is correct. Currently we're standing in building A on the 6th floor, and across the alleyway here is building B. They're working on the 5th floor flooring system, and they're making really good progress. Really exciting.
So one of the things about multifamily construction is that it's essentially a bunch of different houses stacked on top of each other and intermingled together, and that can cause a lot of confusion. And one of the things that we've really had to provide some clarity on has been our electrical system. This is a 208Y panel, which allows us to have service for a 208 as well as 120. So 120 is going to help us power most of our house power, which is going to basically be our switches and some different outlets and things kind of like that. And so we have our general house power feed that's coming from the main distribution panel, which is this black cable, our regular 120 switches and some different outlets, which are these yellows. And then as we start getting into the more heavy duty equipment for that powers the unit, our HVAC and some of our lighting and exhaust fans, we get into these orange and these purple. One of the coolest things that I think that we've done is switching to this purple Romex cable, which has an extra conductor in it that allows us to power our 3- and 4-way switches. It's not only helped us clean up the job, but when we're walking, we don't have to trace these cables back as far, and we know exactly where they're going, how they operate within the panel, and it's also cut down on inspection times whenever we do get someone that comes out here to look at these cables.
So this job is in downtown. We're what we call lot line, so we're really close to the property line around over 2 faces of the building. And so access and getting materials in and out of the building can present challenges. And so the team decided to go with the buckhoy system on this project. We top out the building just over 81 feet tall, so height and access and cycling people and materials in and out of the building is really important to our schedule and efficiency. So we're using these through the duration of the project.
This one has been a challenge from the get-go, but we've really enjoyed the process. I mean, I'm having the time of my life out here at Alley's Inn, and I'm just really excited to push this thing through and see it as it comes together.
Overall, this project has been a challenge, but a very good one. I'm excited to have a great project team. Really happy to work with all of them.
I am very excited to be part of this project, Alley's Inn, here in the heart of Oklahoma.
All right, thanks for joining us today. Hope you enjoyed the tour of Alley's Inn and the progress we had. We'll see you soon.